Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about installing roof tracks on your Sprinter van. The roof track or rail allows you to utilize all the space. Obviously Sprinter vans have a lot of space on the roof. This is a great way to add a roof rack, add your solar panels, add your awning. I purchased my roof tracks or rails from eurocampers.com. I've ordered stuff through them before and was pretty happy. So that's one of the reasons why I went through them. But when my product got here, it said Vantech on it, which was another company I had researched that was selling a similar item. Well, that's a good piece of information. It looks like it's the same item. So you can either buy it directly through Vantech or buy it through Eurocampers or one of the other Sprinter sites. Just so you get a better idea how it sits. And right in between here is that gasket that makes a seal. Here's a piece I think I had left over from the install. As you can tell, it's basically like a weather stripping with a sticky side. One of my concerns was, how was I gonna keep this watertight? I wanted to make sure I did the install right. So I actually called Vantech and they assured me that they haven't had any problems with this type of a waterproofing system. Basically it gets sandwiched right underneath there as you start tightening down on the screws. Kind of compresses and makes a watertight seal. Another thing I wanted to show you guys was the track system comes in 4 pieces. So there's 2 on each side. As you see here, this is where it comes together. And there's a small bracket underneath it that kind of supports both pieces when they come together. Another worry of mine, besides how I was going to waterproof it, was where the hole's going to line up with the stock plugs that were from the factory. So just so you know, all the holes lined up. I wanted to show you guys where the track usually ends. As you can notice, there's still a little bit of area here. It starts to round out a little bit, so that's probably why they stopped the track here. So I guess if you made or had a rack that extended out a little bit more, that wouldn't be a problem if it overhanged. Underneath, this is the underside of the van. As you can see, it just bolts through and you have your locking nut. I had to remove my headliner to do this install, and that's kind of what got me going on other projects. The only hard part about this installation is at one point it's going to require 2 people. What I had to do is get somebody to get on top and hold the Allen wrench down, and here with my socket I pretty much hand tightened the nut until it was firm. It came with a little bit smaller washers, so what I did is went to the hardware store and bought a little bit bigger washer because it seemed to disperse the force a little bit better. I've done the hose water test and haven't seen any water yet, so keep my fingers crossed. So some of the hardware that I had to order from the website was this key bolt here. That basically slides in there. So this piece of hardware here is designed for the track. It slips right in there, and now you can bolt your roof bracket or your solar panel, and it tightens down on itself. And in my opinion, I think installing a roof track or rail system is really beneficial. My thinking is that I'll get the tracks up there even if I don't use them right now. At least they're up there so that later on I can utilize them. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully that gives you a little more insight on installing your roof tracks or rails. Something that I think that's pretty important when you're doing mods on your van. And just keep a lookout for some more videos.